All right. Well, why don't we do some breathing practice just to begin and just sort of drop the mind, dissolve the mind into the body. Let's be re-embodied if we've sort of perhaps uh, spent too much energy in the mind or beyond, just coming back into this body and just feeling the entirety of the body where you're sitting. If your feet are on the floor, just feel that settling into the earth element and also the earth element arising to meet your feet so that there is this gentle touch, mindfully touching the earth. And the sit bones supported by whatever you're seated on. Just giving your weight over to that which supports you in this moment, here and now. Dropping the weight, any heaviness, any gravity in life. And we'll share this precious space together as we practice, just being really in the moment. And noticing the breath. And breathing in just a very subtle opening in the chest and a slight lift in the spine as you inhale. As you breathe out, just feel that lift remaining and just angling the chin slightly down so that the vertebrae in the neck have plenty of space between them. So that you are both just really letting yourself drop into the earth element and also ascend up into the element of the sky dancer, the Dakini. You are perfectly placed here between heaven and earth. So just allowing the breath to open up to that experience. And I think it's good to do a little diaphragmatic breathing around anything that may have been stirred up in the conversation. And breathing in through the nose down into the chest and the back. And as you breathe in, just allow a slight pressing down on the muscle of the diaphragm, right where the breastbone comes together. This place of personal power and ego, and also a place where we may have been hurt, where we hold a lot of that kind of energy. So breathing in, let the breath be round and let it just gently press that diaphragm muscle down slightly with just a very little amount of energy. There may be a quivering sensation here, and that's natural. We hold so much here. And then breathing out, release. Breathing in, the breath of vitality, gently stretching that muscle, that diaphragmatic muscle down, and then release, breathing out. Let's do this a few more times. And on the next inhale, just breathing in, and let your breath descend beyond the diaphragm whenever it's right for you, whenever you feel like it's able to flow more freely. And just breathing down into the belly and the lower back. Breathing in and opening. A sense of generosity. Breathing out a release from the belly, from the back. Just feeling the entirety of your body as you breathe in. Gently hold this beautiful space between the inhale and the exhale, becoming curious about it, where you may even encounter just your own gentle awareness here. And breathing out. In the yogic traditions, when we breathe in this way, we're also breathing in vitality, what's called prana, or the energy of vitality within the breath. The great Thich Nhat Hanh has a wonderful, lovely definition of mindfulness as both looking deeply and touching deeply. So breathing in deeply, we look, we touch with mindfulness, with a gentle breath, all those forgotten places in our body and in the inner space. And then breathing out, release. One of the features of tonight's theme of both Pandaravasini and Amitabha Buddha is the fire element. This element, so powerful and yet so generative. The base of the spine sometimes is seen to be this source of the element of fire within the body. So let's breathe in even more deeply and touching deeply the base of the spine all the way down near the groin within the body. And then gently hold here and see if you can just simply visualize or imagine a fire here. Be aware that you are aware of this place. This fire element is that which illuminates, purifies, brings warmth, inspiration and passion and vitality to our lives, as well as healing. So breathing back in and touching the base of the spine, touching deeply. Sensing this subtle light, inner glow, just spreading from here, right through the center of the body and illuminating your inner space with warmth. This gentle, subtle, yet very clear and profound luminous quality, this radiance. This is the light of Amitabha Buddha, the Buddha of radiance, within all of us. And also outside of all of us, within this wonderful creation that we call the Buddha field. I have a sense that this brightness is also touching the back of your heart. At the heart of this light is warmth. The warmth of our love, or kindness. The heat principle that comes with healing, also healing sorrow, anything cold. So letting this light expand out into the heart and every part of your inner space around the heart. At the heart of this warmth is a very gentle form of joy. So light, heat, and joy. Know that the source of your well-being, your joy, is right here within you. Let this luminous quality, holding this warmth, which holds this quality of well-being and joy, natural joy, deep joy. Let it just fill your entire inner space. Any thoughts or criticisms or narratives, whatever arises in your mind, just dropping these into this warmth like snowflakes landing on a warm rock. They just evaporate in the presence of these three qualities of light, heat, and joy. And the breath. Breathing in, we allow space for all of these qualities to be free. Breathing out, we relax into that space where all of these qualities are free. And let's take a moment to abide in simplicity with this practice. If there's any effort or striving to make a change, just releasing all of that trying and just allowing. Let it arise in the simplicity of your own mindfulness, your own presence. These qualities that have always been there and always will be there. And just now radiating this luminous quality out into the space around your body. feeling this body to be permeable, perhaps less solid than we might otherwise feel, so that you can flow freely from the inside out. And remembering that we are doing this in this moment, in this present, only this moment, only this breath. So let's practice just for another couple of minutes on our own. Om Namo Ami Devari. Om Ami Devari. Om Ami Devari.